Hey, welcome to this
For now.
in Brep 2? Is that a word?
Well, we don't have to bore them with those kind of details.
What's the word though?
Uh, uh, Impulsive?
Impulsive pod. Welcome to the Jake and Jacob podcast.
We couldn't stay away.
We couldn't stay away. We just love podding too much.
We do.
But yeah, dude, I'm Jake. That's Jacob. We're minus producer Mike. He's fucking getting blown by a couple trannies,
Hell yeah.
and we wish him luck. But yeah. So, what were you talking about? Learning about your music, like with audio. You had like a.
Oh, you're just constantly learning stuff, man. Yeah.
That is cool. I mean, like with anything, it's like especially with like when it's artistic-y side, it's more fun because like when you learn something new with your job, it's like okay, well.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
Who gives a fuck?
You don't. I mean, you don't have to say there's no like frustration with it either. There's frustration. You know, it's fun, but it gets frustrating sometimes when you're just like, why is this not working out? Like the glitch on the last episode?
Yeah. Yeah, that's just, I think that's just, there's a production thing is just like, oh yeah, shit's just going to go bad sometimes. And there's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
Because whatever the pressure of like, we need everything to work right now, the universe is just like, yeah, dude. I'm gonna say
pause. It's not us.
Sorry.
Sorry, I forgot his safe word.
Yeah, don't say pause, dude. I'm like,
goddamn.
I'm ready to go.
Yeah. So what you been up to, man? You work a lot, right? On call?
Well, yeah, but let's not talk about that.
Well, I was just trying to figure out what you're doing.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm just doing that. I'm just doing some stuff like that, working around the house and just fucking around and been really on like my spiritual dog walks. Been really, really good for the psyche.
Hell yeah. Get that morning sunshine.
Yeah,
or at least morning light.
This is the time of year I always get a little depressed.
Oh, dude, 100%.
It's just because you wake up, it's dark, and it's like you get home, it's dark.
Yep.
It's just like it's so depressing, and so like when you get like a day off and you can wake up and you see the sunrise, but you're not working, you're having a good time.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty magical.
Of course, yeah.
Pretty, yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite part of like when you first wake up and go on that morning walk? What's your thought process going into it? Like,
well, the cool thing about these dog walks is that you don't really have anything planned.
So, there's no like excitement build
up.
Well,
there's an excitement of just being like, okay, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna abandon my family for like an hour.
Damn. All right.
Well, I mean, because I'm leaving. I'm taking the dog.
You're getting your break.
Yeah, I'm taking the dog, and then I have a couple tennis balls, and we go off on a walk.
Hell yeah.
Which is me and my dog connecting on a spiritual level.
Did you lose any?
No, we have not actually.
No? Hell yeah.
No, we're pretty good about.
No tough day out there.
I think on the last pod,
no tough day out there. Looking for a ball.
Yeah, no. Didn't I say this on the last pod? Like I spent like we were too high. I was too high, and I lost.
Did you say it on the pod? I
Pretty
thought
sure.
It might have been just a personal conversation, but
well, whatever. I'll say it again. Yeah, no. So I threw the ball and Daphne missed it, and then so I had to go chase after it. But I was talking to the Benjamin a few times. So.
Or was the Benjamin talking to you?
I couldn't find the ball. So it was just me and my dog just wandering around like and doing like
you're taking
square formation, just looking for I look like a madman.
You're just taking the long way around. That's all.
Yeah, and we finally found it, and then but it happened a couple times. I was like, all right, I think it's time. Next time I need to bring 2 balls just in case I can just give up.
Yeah, I mean,
because I don't want to give up and just be like, all right, well now Daphne can't play fetch, dude. That's one of the reasons makes the dog walk so great is that
her excitement,
her focus, her whatever. Dude, her life, like her soul is to play fetch.
Ball is life.
Dude, that's like her like every ounce of her being is ball is life.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Ball is fucking life, dog.
Yeah. So it's like I don't want to I'm out here for Daphne.
Let me ask this: is there any like lakes or ponds out there that she could like lose it in, or like is it just like, hey, I need to look a little harder in the brush?
It's just it's just wetlands out there. Like it's like during when it rains a lot, there's some like swampy bits.
Where do you go at those times, or do you just keep?
Well, there's like a path. So
you put on your extra toughs.
Well, I do wear my little waterproof like hiking shoes because like I made a mistake the first time I went out there. And I was walking my tennis shoes, and I was like, "Oh yeah, it's a little too wet out here for my tennis shoes."
Yeah,
because that sucks when you get those wet socks. You're walking around with wet socks. Ugh.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's
so
it's like a pig in a mud puddle.
Yeah. but yeah, dude. So we're just going around, and then like. I always start with a podcast. Sometimes I don't listen to anything. Sometimes it's all about I'm not gonna listen to anything because I'm trying to like.
I feel like you're gonna get more of like catch more of like a spiritual wave out there if you like absorb nothing. Just really connect with nature.
To be honest, I never start a walk with like, all right, I'm about to go on a spiritual journey.
No, but you can kind of feel like you're gonna be in a place of calmness.
It always slaps me in the face, like because I never expect it, even though I know like it happens over and over again. Like I'm not like I go out there like legitimately. I wake up and I'm like, all right, let's take the dog for a walk, get some energy out. Like let's start the day, And I go out there and it hits me with the cold, and it's like I don't know what it is, but like my favorite time walking, and this may sound crazy, you're like, when the dirt's like fucking frozen,
yeah,
and it makes that like crunch,
yeah.
I love that shit,
bro. It saved my ass working on the Jeep today.
Yeah,
I had to jack up the Jeep, and the ground was hard enough to where I could not have to have a block of wood down.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because usually the jack would just sink into that dirt, but
yeah,
nah, it worked out great.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
But no, it's just, it's a good vibe though. The cold. You think it's gonna snow here soon?
I hope not.
I thought it snowed the other day with how frosty it was.
Yeah, this is just a regular frost.
Yeah,
it was fine.
I realized that after a while, but I was like, dude, this looks like it snowed.
Yeah, no, dude. If it snows in Washington, you fucking know about it.
Yeah, because it's rare.
Yeah,
we literally go years without it, or.
Well, we always get like a one, like
maybe like here's a quarter inch.
Yeah.
In March.
That's enough.
That's not enough.
Go up the fucking mountain if you want to play in the snow, dude. I don't want to be fucking driving that shit.
Give us like
all these retards on the streets that don't know how to fucking drive in snow. And
I just want like spread out 3 1 foot.
So the thing
3
about
1
snow,
foot 1 foot snowfalls.
The thing about snow is that snow's awesome when you don't have to work. When you don't have to get somewhere like important, snow's awesome because then you go out there and have fun and play in it.
But sometimes that gives you the snow day. But then again, you lose money. Then you're catching up.
So like instead of like versus like, oh shit, I have to work today. God damn, I have to go deliver Amazon packages today in the snow.
Yeah, that would suck. When I used to do flex, I delivered. It was actually pretty fun because I would just sit around and drift.
Sure. Yeah.
Nobody was on the road,
Yeah.
You're just sliding around. I think I was in the Yukon at the time.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Big old box in the back. That thing swung.
Yeah. No, like that'd be fun. But that's kind of the thing is like, like some of my best memories is with the boys on a snow day. Like we're all got on my buddy's Volvo, and we're just start doing drifts in the snow, doing donuts in the snow in the Volvo, having a grand time, crashing and stuff. It's so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
But it's because we didn't have to go to work. You just had to have fun.
Yeah, I do miss being a kid sometimes.
Yeah,
for the sake of like. Oh, dude, I want to talk about this still, but I had this thought. It's silly how they teach us, like it's poor thinking. In history class, they teach us taxation without representation and shit. Like that's what this country is built upon. And then when you get out into society, like as an adult, you're just like...
No taxation without representation. Is that what you said?
I probably left the no out.
Yeah, okay.
But I was just trying to get the...
I'm getting there.
Yeah. I thought it was silly they teach that, and then you get into society, and then there's just tax for every fucking thing.
Well, supposedly there's do you know what the representation is supposed to be about?
What's the representation supposed to be
about? The House and the Senate.
Meaning what?
So the states elect the senator, the two senators, and then the House of Representatives.
Uh-huh.
And then those people are supposed to speak on behalf of the state to the federal government. That's how it's supposed to work. Like, you know, like at school, did you ever do like the song like how to create a bill?
Okay.
Did you ever have that at school?
Probably. I didn't.
Like
it doesn't ring a bell, but probably. I didn't pay too much attention.
I had a fun game podcast game thought
you've had a few. I thought we were gonna do beer pong one of these times.
Yeah, I have a lot of cool thoughts. I think we should at some point.
It might be distracting.
It would be distracting, but I was kind of thinking have a more casual conversation while we're also playing beer pong. Now that I've been like editing a podcast for like a year, like how we do it, it would be. I think it would just be super distracting, and I don't know if we could shoot it well enough. Have a wide enough picture.
I think it would have to be a summertime vibe.
Yeah,
maybe outside.
Yeah,
but audio would be a bitch.
Well, we have to have handhelds, and then we
would have to have lapel mics that are really fucking good, like the athletes wear on the mic'd up situation.
I was just thinking, you know, with the shit we already have, we already have the handheld mics.
Yeah, but we couldn't. I guess we could.
Couldn't we just be like, hey, dude, we're just walking around?
I don't know why in my head I was thinking like the activity level of like ping pong.
Yeah, dude, we're playing beer pong.
Sorry, my mind's somewhere.
Yeah. Like, that's kind of what I would want to do for like the 4th of July pot. Is just kind of like we just set up a spot and then we just kind of just do our thing. And then party happens around us.
Yeah.
The only thing is, like, audio-wise, like, okay, like...
You need to live in a cul-de-sac.
Yeah. But, like, that'd be cool.
Well, it's just easier for that, like, out front vibe.
Yeah.
Most of you know each other.
During the summer, yeah, we could do, like, person on the street, like, do the pod live in the driveway, move the cars, and be like, have a little table and be like, hey, come up. We have a question. You got... Just random citizen on my street.
Yeah.
Come up. Let's talk. I'll give you 5 minutes.
No, that'd be cool.
That'd be something.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That's more like something you see in like LA and New York though.
Oh,
Miami maybe.
Yeah, not in bumfuck Spanaway.
Well, even if you went up to Seattle, dude, I think a lot of people are... Seattle's a very antisocial place, it feels like. Everybody mean mugs everybody.
So... I had a fun idea.
Maybe it's just me and
I had a fun idea.
I get what I give.
Yeah, well, it'd be fun idea to do a podcast at a Mariners game.
That'd be kind of hard.
Like up in the stands.
And then I don't know.
It would have to be audio.
You could not show the game at
all.
all.
No. But it'd just be like, hey, we're at a game.
Oh, dude, that would be the best commentary.
We're at a game. We're just shooting a pod.
I love talking to my mom at baseball games because we just crack so much jokes during the game.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, because you have an audience behind you. You have people around you and you know they have to hear it because it's like
yeah.
You're right there. So you start. So at least with me, I start going. I'm gonna start saying some wild shit.
Well, the fans they kind of feed the conversation too sometimes.
Sometimes,
you know?
yeah. They
like somebody's being a jackass or somebody's being funny out there, you know.
Yeah, and then they go, fuck you, 59. You go, hey, go work, 59. You give them you stare at them.
Yeah. Give them that look. Let them know, here's your attention, buddy.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah. But
nah, it's cool.
I think that'd be a fun thing to. I mean, I don't know how. We have to figure that out. I think what we should just do, hey, Do you want to go to a Mariners game together this year?
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay. I think what
I'm surprised we didn't last year.
We're gonna do this, and we're just gonna use phone audio.
That might be rough.
It's gonna be rough, but it'll be cool. You know, let's go sit up in the bleachers, kind of be away from everyone. But away, but like still like around. You know, watch the game, drink beer, have a good time, get fucked up, like.
One phone, two phones?
Probably just one phone. Put the phone in between us, or just like back, or maybe back and forth type of thing. I mean, we can kind of test it out.
Could we still do video? If there's no fans, could we set it up like?
Yeah, and just do video. Yeah, I mean, we could like.
Well, I was thinking somehow get that in there, and then set it up from a distance.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we
or
could
get
just put the phone like right in front of us. And
selfie stick jammed up in a cup holder.
It would kind of look weird. Well, I think the thing is, there's probably rules against.
As long as they may think we are videotaping the game.
So I think we would need to hide the camera. Let's keep it low.
What if we painters taped the phone, the back end, so it's obvious that it's not recording?
Would they let us in with tape? If we had
you pre-tape the phone.
Oh, like I thought we gotta bring in our supplies.
No,
I got. Hey,
this
sir,
is a premeditated
hey, sir,
plan.
Why do you have a roll of tape to the Seattle Mariners game? What type of terrorist attack are you doing today?
We didn't buy tickets. We're here for work. We have some drywall to do or some shit, and we're also doing a tutorial for our work.
Yeah. No. Yeah, dude. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah, it would. Cool. There's so many laws in this world.
Yeah, it does seem like there's a lot of laws.
You can't record baseball games. You can't.
Well, I mean, but that kind of makes sense, right?
No.
You
bought a ticket.
So
your viewership is that spot. Why can you not save it for later? You know. Why does the NFL...
Yeah, Jacob, you're right, dude. Because why? You're recording it with your eyes. You're just recording with memory. What's the difference in recording it with video?
I'm pretty sure a lot of people record it anyways. It's just like, don't be obvious about it.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Don't set up a fucking camera and a tripod.
Yeah, no, I think if Joe Schmo is just recording it to show his grandma...
But everybody's sending Snapchats of plays.
Oh, yeah, they don't care about that. I think it's more about, like... If you're like setting up a camera and shooting the game and like live streaming it or whatever, so that
although I did think of an idea that does kind of void. Now I see the part that makes sense. It does kind of void the cheaters recording. Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes rules are good.
Important. Yeah.
Sometimes.
My bad. I was wrong.
And I was wrong too.
Still a cool thought, though. Recording games.
Dude, having cool thoughts is really a sweet thing.
Yeah.
Having just a fun thought for like...
Some of them are worth a damn, some of them aren't.
Some of them, like, they hit you so hard, and then you're just like, dude, I just solved something major right now.
Yeah.
Holy shit. And I'm going to write this down. And you come back to it, and you're like, what the fuck?
That was dumb.
But like it made sense, and it's so fun just to have that experience of just being excited about a thought, or just being like.
I mean, you could take it deeper than a thought, man. Like a song. Sometimes you create a whole song in a night, and you're just like, "Oh, that was a hit." Wake up the next day, what the fuck?
Not me, man.
Well,
that ain't me.
Whatever avenue you're going down. Hey, that was a cool edit. Hey, whoa, that was a bad edit. I gotta change that. No? Or do you just hit the first thing and roll?
Sometimes.
Sometimes I do that with music.
Sometimes for editing, it kind of depends. If I'm being lazy, and then I do it like the day before it needs to come out, then it's like, all right, I'm just gonna get down there and get dirty and do it.
There's no time for.
There's no because sometimes what I'll do is I'll do some stuff like tonight.
I think that's what I need to start doing my music.
And then I'll come back the next day. I'll come back the next day and look at it, and then I'll be like, okay, I think because it's always because I don't know what it is. Like you just get so laser focused that you miss easy things.
When?
like for editing, like or at least with anything. Like when I'm doing a task, I get so laser focused of doing that task and getting it done and over with. It's for me. Sometimes it's good for me to stop like halfway through, take a break, come back to it the next day.
Yeah.
So then I can start over again because I can now see those easy mistakes I made in that process.
Yeah.
That you just don't see in the moment because you're so focused on the task. You don't. So
Yeah.
like. So with editing, yeah, I've been seeing that a lot. Like I'll have like been like, oh, dude, what the like that's dumb. Like I totally should have done that.
There is a part though too. I'm not gonna be good with. I can't like repeat the study, but there was a study of like people who spend too much time on projects versus people who don't spend time on projects and push more projects out.
Yeah.
The people that push more projects out have more experience because they're starting from beginning to end constantly.
Yeah.
And there's probably other reasons too, but they tend to get better faster.
Sure.
And perform better. Well, when you take too much time on something, you're not learning all the skills. Like,
yeah, no, I think
you're getting hung up on one part.
Yeah, I think it's definitely
just like push forward, get to where you're like, all right, I can call this complete. Get to the next project.
I'm definitely
move forward.
Yeah, I'm definitely like that because I'm not a perfectionist in any way.
I think I might be.
So I'm kind of more of like, let me do this down and dirty quick, and I'll post it out, and then
that's what I need to get to. Yeah.
Then I'll look at it and be like, ooh, okay, I made some mistakes, but then I go next time.
There's always room to improve.
Well, yeah, but
you're getting the content out, and you're still.
I'm creating content, but I'm seeing mistakes, and then over time, I have more content out there, but like eventually you'll see the improvement. But the thing is, you gotta get out there and post stuff.
Yeah, like plus too, when you wait too long, you evolve. Yeah. Things don't sit with you the same way.
Yeah. I don't know why I have that. I don't. No,
it's good quality. I think.
I don't know how, and I don't really know how to like show you how to do it.
No, it's just it's a thing I would have to work on with myself. Yeah. And I am getting better at it. Like,
yeah, I mean, no, you've posted some songs. I've listened to most of them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I saw people in Atlanta and Texas are listening.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm only checking Apple stats, but...
That's cool.
Yeah.
But, I think the next step for you, and I don't want to step on your toes, is you got to promote. That's the thing. You got to start, like, promoting. You got to wake... Dude,
you know okay, I just made the comment of, like, you wait too long. This isn't, like, who you are anymore type person. That's kind of the issue I'm having right now is I've sat on so much stuff that I've created all this stuff, and now I've kind of, like, gotten comfortable enough to say, hey, this is complete. I'm gonna put it out, but it's not.
Well, do you got anything fun? You got like you got like a start of a song that's a little fun.
Well, I've been living in a level of melancholy.
Yeah.
You know, everybody's got their base level, and I've been sitting at mine. That I'm not in that fun mood. Like I'm just hanging out at the apartment by myself. I'm not getting hyped up. I'm getting stoned and I'm chilling.
Yeah,
I'm just feeling all my feelings.
Maybe we need to go away from the weed and maybe get you some like uppers. Like let's maybe do meth.
No.
Let's try meth. Let's see if we get any more production with meth.
I think I could. I think I could go sober. I think I can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
If you need to, if that's something you gotta do,
I don't need to.
Well, I know, but like, I mean,
if I needed to get a more energetic vibe out, yeah. Because I do definitely have more energy backing my personality when I'm not high.
Well, okay.
If that makes sense.
I'm kind of getting lost in the weeds here, but like I had a thought. Let me get back to it. But what I'm saying for the promotion side is like Remember, like a year ago, we talked about like what you need to do is like go live in the morning or go live on Instagram.
Yeah, but you got to be confident with what you're putting out.
Dude,
I wasn't. That was my issue. That's that. Perfect.
I think you kind of gotta thank the funk until you got it. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta fake your confidence until you become confident.
No, you're right. I see it now.
Because you'll never be.
But
confident.
a year ago, I was not there. I was not.
You'll
there.
never be confident.
I think a year. Where was I a year ago?
Like I was never confident with the first idea of like speaking in a microphone. I faked it. Now it's a little bit easier.
A year ago, all the songs I have out, I did not even have lyrics for.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Or even made.
Yeah.
So, yeah, anything back then, I've kind of held on to.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying. I mean, it's more just. I think it'd be a fun treat to see you just wake up like Instagram live shirtless. Be like, yo, what's up? What's up, Jacob Faithful? Here's a little ditty I'm working on this morning.
Just me and my hands.
And you got the lights like strobing like colors, and you're like, you're playing it, smoking a J, you're singing live a little bit quick, and then yo, this has been my 2 minutes piece, that'd be cool. Get vibe, like show people that you got a vibe to your music, and then that could like
make
people want to listen to it. If they go, oh dude, this Jacob guy is pretty cool, let me I want to listen to his music, dude. I understand now why artists like dress like fucking vampires and stuff, because they gotta look cool to the people, and people are gonna want to listen to them. Like,
oh yeah, is that the cool look?
Well, I'm just
vampire.
Well, I'm just like Post Malone. Like,
isn't he wearing like dresses and shit?
I hope not.
No, I've seen him in dresses.
No, don't do that to me. No, Posties, no.
Yeah, dude.
My post? No.
You my post?
My post. Post?
Yeah.
No, he would never.
You've never seen him in a dress?
No, and I never will. Blasphemy.
I'm gonna show you right here, buddy.
Come on, dude. But no, dude, I'm just saying, like, yeah, I know it makes sense, like, of like why rappers and people need to get like face tattoos and stuff, because they look cool. And then, people are like, oh, that guy looks really cool. I bet he makes killer music. That's what it is. Let's get you a face tattoo.
When he did his live Nirvana thing, I think.
That's a dress?
I would call it a dress. Kind of like what's that, Mrs. Doubtfire type deal?
That's disappointing.
Yeah. I mean... Yeah, when he did his Nirvana thing over COVID.
There's something weird going on with fucking masculinity.
I think it's breaking down in today's society, because if you hold too much of it, man, somebody's gonna attack you.
But I'm ignorant, but like, is masculinity bad?
No.
I mean, so what's the big deal?
It was kind of... Masculinity in the past was kind of abusive. It needs to transition into more of a protectant masculinity versus an abusive masculinity.
I would say masculinity was protected back then. That's what it was.
Okay, you
use your masculinity to defend the village, so you can protect your village.
Okay, let's do it without like hitting your wives and all that type of shit. Oh, you're not saving the village.
I would say that's not masculinity. I would say that's just societal norms.
For that time frame, yes, but we have progressed as human beings. We're over that dumb shit.
I would say the most masculine people I know, men I know, don't beat their wives now.
Correct.
So it's like,
because this kind of transition has kind of been made over the years.
No. But we can't say that
yes.
But that's not the same as. But that's not.
You're living in the extreme of it. You didn't see the breakdown between like the 70s, the 80s, the 90s as it gently got lighter.
But guys weren't wearing dresses back then, man.
No, this is the extreme of it.
And like,
I guess because it was not.
I guess guys were wearing dresses back then, but those were like But I'm talking about like straight men,
artists,
artists wearing dresses. Like it was a really big deal when the creators of South Park
I don't know.
In like the early 90s, like 91, they went to some big award show and they wore dresses.
Okay.
To it, and it was like a big shocking thing because that's never been done before. And that was like 1990. Let's say 1991 or 1992.
Well, in today's age, it makes sense. In those times, though, that's very fucking progressive. Like, just even the touch of like a transgender,
because they're fucking.
Because they're probably open-minded. They don't give a fuck like that.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, that
you're not until now. You never really had very many open-minded people. I don't think, at least none that would express it publicly.
Yeah. No, we've definitely.
I'm sure everybody would say they're open-minded, but
probably not everyone.
A lot of people would say they're open-minded even if they're not open-minded.
Oh, well.
Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, they'd lie to themselves.
Yeah.
Sure. I'm open-minded, by the way, just so that you know. And
you
guys know,
yeah.
I'm pretty open-minded.
I'm open-minded, too.
I'm open-minded as fuck. All right?
What does that mean, Jake? What does that mean?
Open-minded? No, dude, I'm open to all things, dude. You tell me something,
oh, yeah, brother.
I'll fucking believe it. Sasquatch is real? Dude, I believe it, man. I'm open-minded,
Well, I just told
dude.
you Post Malone was in a dress, and you cried about it for, like, a minute.
I just,
until I bursted your bubble.
Malone's so cool.
He is a cool dude.
And it's just...
I'm sure he's wearing jeans and a belt buckle now in Texas with a cowboy hat.
Yeah,
or Utah.
Just disappoints, You're just disappointing Christ. That's all. That's what bums me out.
Jesus basically wore a dress.
No, dude, shut up, dude. No, he didn't. He wore a cool, like, male...
What the fuck you want to call it?
So, it was some Arabic thing. Don't get racist on me.
It's a dress.
It's... no, I don't know. This is why we need a producer. This is why Mike needs... Because I need to ask Mike...
You can't tell me it's not a dress. Define
what is... What do you define as a dress? Let's get technical, because this is where I need Mike.
Now this is where we need Mike,
because I need to know exactly like what the technical term of what a dress is.
Well, what
I bet it's not a dress.
What do you think? What makes it not a dress? It is.
I would say a dress.
It goes over. It hangs down.
I would say.
And then he's got a little.
I would say a dress.
At least in the pictures, he's also got a sash.
Yeah. But a sash isn't gay.
Are you kidding me? That is a sweet 16.
No. But what did that sash say on it? That dude.
It didn't say anything. It was blue in the picture.
Blue? Oh yeah, but dude, that's like just cool shit. That's the Holy Spirit.
It was a Luke Skywalker, but
that's just showing off his. And he didn't have that in real life because.
What am I looking up?
Jesus is like the straightest.
What is it?
Jesus is the straightest entity out there, 100%, without a doubt.
Are you kidding me? This guy never had a wife. He never had sex, supposedly.
Oh, dude, that's the straightest you can be. He's so straight. He never. Yeah, he's like he never had a wife. He goes, well, I'm fucking. I can't do nothing, man. Sorry.
He is the epitome of this asexual society.
Yeah, dude. This is what
I hope
he
that's
is
the correct
so
word.
fucking.
Dress.
You can't say that's one thing you can't say about Jesus. He's not a simp. He is an alpha Chad. He ain't simping on any of those OnlyFans chicks on Instagram. He's a fucking Chad. He goes,
Dresses. A one-piece garment that covers the body and extends down over the thighs or legs, worn typically by women and girls. Now,
okay,
but that is the complete definition of what they are
wearing.
Goes
down to the ankles, and then
extends down over.
Okay.
Extends.
Now, Google did Jesus wear a dress? And let's see what the answer is.
Dude, I'm not. Did Jesus wear a dress?
And then.
No, Jesus wore men's clothing, including a tunic.
A tunic. Thank you.
That's sandals and a belt.
Yeah, a tunic. Now, look up a tunic. In Google, is tunic a dress?
Let me do this. Is tunic a dress?
Can you make it say words so we could put it on the pod?
I can't, no.
Really?
Yeah. I'm just doing talk to text.
Oh.
Yeah. A tunic is not technically a dress, but it is a loose-fitting garment that can be worn as a dress if it is long enough. So it can be worn as a dress.
I don't know.
Essentially acting like a short dress or a long shirt that reaches below the hips. It's often considered a tunic dress.
Okay.
A dress. Jesus wore a
What's
dress.
this? Agree to disagree.
Wow, I looked it up for you, and that wasn't good enough.
Well, I didn't get the right answer that
if
I wanted.
only we had Mike here,
so I didn't.
Then you would have said, "Oh, I was wrong. My bad." Okay.
No. No. I would never. No.
I would never say I was wrong.
Yeah. No. Fuck.
It's all right. People wear dresses. It's okay. You could wear a dress. Nobody would
dude,
judge
I don't
you.
want to wear a dress. Don't fucking.
Robin Williams wore a dress for a part.
Well.
Miss Doubtfire?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. I've never actually seen that movie.
I don't remember it. I just kind of vaguely remember.
I know about it.
Robin Williams and him transitioning into.
I always thought a guy wearing a dress was kind of weird, so I was like, never like, I need to see that. I need to see Robin Williams be a guy that's playing a girl. That's kind of weird. I'm like, I'm good, dude. Peace be with you.
He's a good actor.
Let me go back to. I'm gonna go watch Band of Brothers.
That is classic. Classic.
Me, little 11-year-old me. You know what I mean? Like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to watch this comedy, this G-rated comedy. Let me go watch Band of Brothers.
That's the 11-year-old you didn't want comedy.
Versus,
you wanted Band of Brothers.
Oh, dude, I watched Band of Brothers so many times. We had the VHS, so like
VHS.
So I'd wake up in the morning, like on like a Saturday, whatever. I'd wake up super early, like 5 a.m. Go downstairs, pull out the Band of Brothers or it was Band of Brothers. A lot of times,
that's insane. Your parents would let you watch that at 11. Were they like hoping you would go to the military?
No,
they're like,
well, my dad didn't care. My mom probably.
What did he do? Give you a dip too?
Huh?
What did he do? Give you a dip too?
No, he never did. Never did.
You ever ask him?
That was a fun, dude. That was one of the coolest me and my dad moments. Was when like we're golfing and he puts a dip in, and I go, "Can I see that?" And then I take it and I put a dip in. He goes, "You dip?" I go, "Yeah, every once in a while,
I just saw like you and your dad have a similar finger movement. Like it's something I saw. It's something in like the way your dad moves and the way you just moved for a second.
Have you met my dad like twice?
No, I've met him way more than that.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. He comes to many birthday parties.
Oh yeah. But I mean, I don't like. Are you having a conversation with him?
I chat with him for a short bit.
Oh, okay.
Short bit.
Okay. Hey, how you doing?
Me and your dad are homies, dog. Cool. My parents just got their rental car.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I've hung out at your parents' house, gone to lunch, or not gone to lunch, but been to their house for lunches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. What are we talking about? How did we get on to my dad?
Golfing dip.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I brought like.
I bet you had the same experience with you and your dad.
It's probably why it was on my mind. I was thinking about it today. Like I was, just the way I react to some things is just like I can be like, oh, I'm just like my dad.
Yeah.
And then some cases, just like my mom too, but mostly my dad.
I think that's kind of...
Especially when I'm frustrated. Like, I notice I'll use, like, the same words. It's just like, all right.
Yeah, that's cool.
It makes me laugh. It calms me down.
Yeah.
That's a good thing to actually pick up on. I just realized
it's a good thing to kind of, realize when you're getting frustrated, if you can, like, just, like, step back and realize. But, like, I have that talent now. Like when I get frustrated, I can kind of be like, "Hey, buddy, why? Like you're frustrated, right? Like, what's going on? Like, are you hungry? Like, let's figure this out." And
yeah.
Like, all right, I'm frustrated. Let me just.
Well, I mean,
calm down.
Are you
No,
Are you aware of like your thoughts
normally,
when you're frustrated? Like,
yeah, because I will realize what happens a lot is I get frustrated and I get upset about something,
and then you let it build, maybe
it builds. But
how
then
does it build?
I just feel like I just get in these cunty moods.
Okay.
And then just stuff because it's like I get upset about something, but then like I'm like halfway through being upset, and then I go, yeah, dude, I don't know. This isn't really like the right thing to be upset about. This is kind of a dumb thing to be upset about.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be like, yeah, oh yeah, okay. And I'll be like, instantly, I'll like calm down and be like, my bad.
Yeah.
I was freaking out a second ago, but like, my bad.
Yeah.
You know?
You ever wonder like how much you wear it? I feel like I wear a lot of things, like when I'm upset, maybe when I'm happy, when I'm.
Normally I'm pretty chill. So I've been doing these. I've been fasting.
Fasting, okay.
Like
what's your time frame?
Like I'm skipping lunch basically.
Are you eating breakfast?
Eat breakfast, skip lunch, eat dinner.
There might be a fast. I don't know. We'll just call it skipping a meal, but
skipping a meal.
Because I think a fast you need to be within like 12 hours, don't you?
Some days I don't even eat. I don't eat breakfast. I mean, honest to be.
I guess
so
the
okay,
definition.
to be Seeger time, and I don't know why I just instantly went to a lie. But
to a lie.
Yeah. I never eat breakfast. When you immediately said you eat breakfast, right? That kind of freaked me out. Like I was doing something wrong, so I lied. So
you're just eating dinner then?
Yeah, I just eat dinner.
Okay.
But I get so hungry by the end of the day that, dude, my temper is short. I'm fucking road raging more. I'm like, I'm getting a little more like you can see it on my face more.
There's definitely like everything comes with a cost, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe that's.
But I'm seeing the benefits of it.
Well, it's something you could work on.
No, I think
mentally,
I'll get better. I think it's like it's still
because mentally you can strengthen yourself to not get upset without.
This is a new thing I'm trying. I'm doing.
If you think think about like in the, I don't know, BC times maybe.
Yeah.
They didn't have any.
What was part about the BC times? You talking about like closer to AD? Like
give me a year. Let's say like I don't know, like 20,000 BC or whatever.
Okay. So I'm like,
they may may go a day or two without food.
Sure.
If they just got pissed off,
I
think they'd get used to it. After a while.
I've really enjoyed the benefits of like me skipping this meal.
Yeah, you think?
I'm just getting. By the end of the day, I'm fucking hangry. But during the day, I'm fine. It's just like when it's like 5 o'clock hits, it's like, all right, dude.
Fuck, I gotta eat.
Let's go. And then like I'm trying to get home, and I'm like, fucking. Fuck out of the way,
Yeah. How long you been on this?
About a week. On the weekends, I'm back to the normal schedule.
You can't watch the fam eat while you sit there. And
I can't do that. But
serve your
when I'm working,
food.
but during the day, rest of the week, So it's like it's.
No, that's not bad. 4 days.
4 days on, 3 days off.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
it's better than nothing,
Yeah. And so it's just like it feels.
How
good.
long you gonna ride that?
I don't know. It's kind of nice not having to buy lunch too. So
yeah, yeah.
it's kind of nice. Yeah. It's kind of like and then like
save yourself some money.
So it's just kind of like all right, let me just watch Netflix.
Oh, you still take the break?
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyways, let's get off this topic. It's freaking me out.
Well, it's all good.
But yeah.
Yeah. I totally got lost. Once you wanted to change, I was just got
lost. Right. Hey man, I think this is what we're gonna call this pod. This is the Lost Pod.
I know there's a few topics we didn't finish. Like when I started talking about
should we go
I
back
miss being
a
kid.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wait, say that again?
Like sometimes I miss being a kid.
Oh, yeah. Well, I thought that was just a statement. I didn't know if that was a topic.
Well, don't you miss being a kid sometimes?
I do and I don't.
There's just a... There's a...
I don't know, dude.
There's an ignorance
I
with
get
it.
pussy
That's
now.
just... I mean,
Like-
that's fair, but
Like,
there's an ignorance with it.
let me go
that you're
back to the
just
time I
like...
didn't get pussy, and like now I'm getting pussy. Dude, I mean, I got my problems up like here, but like,
What time frame are you looking at, like, as a kid?
well, that's a good question. Like in my,
Because there is a time frame where you're not even thinking about pussy. It doesn't even matter.
Well, if I was gonna go back in time, I would probably go back to like when I was having fun, like every day, like high school, like junior high school time.
Oh, those were your fun days?
Oh yeah,
Those were the gayest days of my life.
No,
those were the fucking
same
stupid...
here, but like those are also like the funnest, like being like
having to go to school every day, wake up for some bullshit.
Oh yeah, I mean that sucks, but like
that was life.
Yeah,
there was nothing outside of that.
But I don't know, dude. I had all of my friends, and we were like, we'd like go to a cabin and like giggle and smoke cigars and have fun and like.
Yeah, I didn't have
people.
Well,
yeah, but that's like. But what time? So what time period would you go back to?
I don't know. Probably like.
Like, would
5?
you go? Would you go back to like try to like fix shit, or would you go back to relive it?
Well, I don't know if there's anything to fix at that point.
Well, but if you're
at
going
5,
but if you're going back, like, do you
right before kindergarten is where I want to go.
If you go back in time as your 5-year-old self, do you get to have all your memories?
I don't really have any 5-year-old memories.
Okay, but like, I mean,
that's why it was such a blissful
no,
time.
No, I'm talking about like, do you have the conscious of yourself knowing that you've gone back in time as your 5-year-old self?
Like, I understand that this life...
Like, I've already done this before. I am back again to start over.
Well,
5.
if you believe in reincarnation, I don't think you believe in that at all. Because...
No, I don't.
Do you don't believe in reincarnation?
No.
All right. Well, but either way, it's like...
I think it's a fun idea. And I think
feel
if
like
I was
your
going to
memory
choose...
would be wiped.
If I was... Yeah, well, that's the thing is like...
You know the real downfall to going back into time? You got to relive all the shitty parts, too.
Sure, yeah. And that's the thing you don't really think about when you, like... Yeah, and you have to realize, I have to go to a lot of church. Fuck.
Right? It's all right. I met one of my best friends there.
Yeah?
It was a good time.
No, I had some good time. I think I would do
It's not all bad. It's just...
I would do a lot more drugs early on.
I think I would have done the opposite. I think I would have waited.
Yeah, and then
I think I would have waited a little more brain development.
I would have. The times in high school were like, because I was like,
maybe a little more focus. I think if I could have avoided porn, I would have had so much more motivation.
I mean, weed
to do
was probably
other
the
things.
bigger issue at the time.
What?
For the focus?
What was
weed?
For who?
For you as an innocent boy, young boy.
Dog, I smoked weed maybe like once on the weekend, once a month.
Really? Back then?
I didn't have it. It was whoever I was hanging out with had it.
What age? What age were we talking about?
I think we did it solid for like 6 months, like on the weekend, occasionally, in a 6-month period.
Yeah. I mean, you guys were more in the booze, right?
When we were
Stealing
15 to...
booze.
No, we did that once. One time that happened.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm just...
No, we weren't drinkers. We didn't like alcohol.
That's a good thing to say.
I mean, it kind of rings true to today. I mean...
No, back then you don't want to have to like
I can
alcohol.
really
you're
put
just
it
trying
down,
to get
but
that
it's
fucked
not...
up. You just want to get fucked up.
Back in the day, yeah.
Back then it was fun to puke. Like it was fun to be like I'm so
I never
fucked up.
enjoyed that. I always looked to elevate my tolerance, so I never had to throw up.
It was always like when you get that fucked up and you're puking, it's always like the peak fun is like right before you puke.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like you're having such a good time and then you crash and then you puke and then it's like all right, but like I just hit my peak.
And that is why I stopped drinking.
Yeah,
because that is not a fun wave. It is. It's a waste of time.
No.
There is value in it. Like you have good times from it, but
once in a while, it's not like every. Yeah, if like.
There's so much other things you could be doing, but you could get so much from doing that.
Yeah, but back to the Mariners game, dude. Getting fucked up at a Mariners game is pretty nice. Like that's the time to do it if you're
but
there.
But it's kind of my theory on like, don't let weed make you lazy. Just smoke weed while you do things.
You're just lazy. You're just using weed as a crutch.
Yeah, you're letting the weed. You're giving something to blame.
Yeah.
Versus taking accountability for your own life and your own actions.
That's very tough for a lot of people.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. The weed will slow you down if you're not strong enough. It can get heavy and it can kind of get distracting too sometimes in the level of like, hey, I'm really fucking high. I can't focus on this project right now. I need a moment.
That's when I go, all right, let's do some focus puffs and let's get back in it.
Sometimes you gotta. You know? Sometimes you gotta.
You go, okay, I'm losing it. I found something on...
Sometimes you do have to pick yourself back up like that.
I go, oh, I'm losing it. I realize I'm losing it. I go, dude, what am I doing? All right, let me get back to what I need to do. Puff, puff, puff. Talk to Benjamin real quick. And then get back to it. And then you're like, you get that focus, the laser focus back in.
Yes.
But sometimes harder to, like, it's easier to say that than other days. Sometimes it doesn't really work out too well.
What, puff?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it just goes.
You're just like, I'm going to bed. Fuck this.
Yeah, sometimes what happens is like, I'll realize, like, I'll be like doing stuff, and then I realize what time it is, and it's like way later than like I thought it was, and I was like, oh fuck, I really should go to bed, and then it's like, god damn it, and then.
Well, with kids, you have different responsibilities.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't just stay up into the wee hours because they wake up sometimes. Although I'm telling you, man, they take care of themselves.
Well, yeah, but it's more of just like...
You're just mentally worried. I get it.
Yeah. Do I want to be that parent just to be like...
Oh, to just let your kid...
I'm going to be sleep. Let me sleep. I'm going to sleep.
Hey, man.
I need sleep so much that I'm going to not watch my children.
I'm not saying... Yeah, don't be a burnout father. But I'm also saying, too, is like at some point, you're going to have to let go and understand that they're growing up. They can be self-sufficient to an extent. Obviously, you give them the roof and food, whatnot. Yeah. But at some point, they're going to want to be by themselves.
Yeah, that's just great. That's fine. Yeah. I'm totally
so there will be a point where you get your time back.
I can't wait.
And that's when this podcast takes off.
I can't. I hope it takes... Dude... That'd be cool. How long have we been going? I feel like we've been going for like 5 fucking hours.
Well, that's the weed talking. I know we haven't gone that long, but it's been a minute for sure.
Well, we'll just see where we're at, and then... This has been brought to you by...
We're about 55, a little less than 55 minutes in.
Just keep on going. We don't got bitch Mike telling us to cut it off at an hour.
Boy, you were the one who's always trying to cut it off.
I just want to keep Mike's time valuable.
Even on these 1v1s.
I feel
Jake does not like running through the pod for a long time.
Well,
he doesn't want to get into that loopy talk of like 3 hours.
Well, yeah. No,
when are we gonna have a real conversation? Jake? To understand somebody, you need to talk for 3 hours.
Dude, but there's so much bullshit. That is the Joe
Rogan.
There's so much mud conversation we gotta slide through before we hit that gold of that conversation. Like when we're on the phone, and
I'm waiting for those peak. The problem is we have so many conversations that you also don't want to have on here.
Oh,
we've ran into that already. Is like some things that are funny in our day to day.
Yeah. This might be the Patreon episode.
Why?
Well, I don't know. Don't say why to me like that. That really threw me off.
You said it. Spill your heart.
I don't know. No, but so I call Jacob regularly, and we have like hour-long conversations. And sometimes we're both under the influence on these calls. And
sometimes, yeah.
And sometimes we're really under the influence, and sometimes there's minutes of like no talking in these conversations.
Well, I think we're also in the middle of doing shit too.
And then
like I'm usually working on something or cooking dinner or doing laundry or something.
Sometimes I'm watching reels.
While we're talking, Jesus, just hang up. Let me do my own thing. Hang up. Let me do my own fucking thing. If you're gonna play on your phone, no wonder the conversation dies off sometimes. It's just like this guy's not even focused. Jesus.
Well, it's like I'm doing stuff for the pod, and then it's like it just shows up.
Nah, delete the app, bro. Delete.
Dude, so we gotta promote the pod.
I need anybody want to promote my music?
Promote it. You gotta do it, bro. You do it.
No, I need a promoter. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna work a little harder so I can purchase a promoter.
Did you see my tweets today? I've been tweeting a lot today. Hey, follow me on the X. Follow us on the X.
Triple X.
I'm there's none of that, but I'm posting things.
Well, somewhere on there is.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Is that what Instagram turned into? Since they've lightened the
Instagram is just the policy, I don't know, dude. I mean, there's no nudity. Like, there's no real nudity on it. Like,
they didn't give up that level.
No, it's not like Twitter where you can see actual porn and stuff.
Okay, that's good.
It's.
I mean,
yeah.
I guess I don't know.
Depends what vibe you're going with.
Yeah, we all make decisions for our own life.
Yeah, but but yeah, no, I was making some tweets today. I tweeted about some football stuff and going on, and live tweeting the games and things like that.
What are your Super Bowl predictions?
Well, I think my hope, my want is the Bills. And I was really hoping the Lions were going to go, but they lost.
Lions.
So I think I'm going to root for Philly.
Philly?
I've always liked Philly.
Who's the other competitors?
It's Philly and Washington.
Washington all the way, buddy.
I like Philly.
It's the
I've
team.
always liked Philly. I like a lot of I like most Philly teams.
I like Philly too, but I was more about their Donovan McNabb, Michael Vick era.
Yeah, sure.
Now I'm just like, all right, they're just
Shady McCoy was a good fun.
Yep.
Shady McCoy.
But we've seen him in the Super Bowl a couple times.
Yeah.
Now I'm ready to see some of these underdogs touch
well, that's
base
where I think
while I'm still alive.
The Bills would be cool. I think it would just be fun to see Saquon. Saquon is so fun to watch run the ball. Saquon Barkley.
He's not with the Giants?
No, he's with the Philadelphia.
Okay.
This year. And he's ran for 2,000 yards this season.
All right, good job. Is that a lot?
So that is a lot.
Okay. Nice.
Did
he beat any records? Where's he up with AP and Marshawn? Well, Marshawn
up there.
Marshawn.
I think he's the number one. He's his is 22 something, 2,200.
Marshawn?
Oh, Marshawn? No, Marshawn never hit.
I don't remember him being.
He never hit 2K. I thought you were saying Marshall Faulk, and I think he's.
One. Marshall. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I thought that's what you were saying because I think Marshall Faulk has the most rushing yards in the season.
Walter Payton. He's up there, right?
I think he's up there.
Or is he more of a touchdown guy?
I don't know.
Some of these guys
too high.
Too high. I have a lot of really old football cards, players that
Sierra has a bunch of baseball cards. What do you guys do? Steal a fucking raid?
I wonder if that's where they went.
Sierra has a box full of baseball cards. It's in this garage somewhere.
I swear, those might be my baseball
cards.
They're probably her.
That's where
she's probably calling them hers,
condoms.
but I think they're mine.
That's where in
I'm
missing
high school. Some cards.
She would hide the condoms in those.
You gotta hide them somewhere at that age.
Yeah.
Y'all still got caught up.
What do you mean?
You still got caught up.
Caught up. I don't understand I don't understand the lingo.
You guys, you hide
got caught. Are you
caught up? It's the same difference.
Are you talking about saying that we've had babies or we got caught?
No. Well, in that aspect too, but you wanted the kids at that point.
Yeah, because that was my argument. It's no. We didn't. Yes.
No, I'm saying why even hide it? You got caught having sex anyways. You got caught up.
Oh, I got you. Yeah. That's true. Yes, because I always blame Sierra. She was never very good at like knowing when to do it. Like
sometimes they show up at random times. It made me nervous when I would skip school.
But yeah. Well, dude, yeah, I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah. Faded.
Yeah, this is good. Let's change the subject.
All right. Spiel.
Oh, dude. No,
you want to change the subject? You change the fucking
that.
subject, dog. I didn't think we were on anything scary.
Oh, I was kind of scared.
I think you're just high and you're paranoid.
Probably.
One day you'll learn how to push past that.
Yeah. Do you think I was having this idea the other day? Let me try if I can spit it out here for all y'all. Do you think we're investing in AI too much?
Yes. Way too much, bro. It's everywhere. It's kind of annoying, to be honest.
Yeah, because like
it's like the epitome of like me not wanting anything to do with technology.
Like I think,
but that's my personal preference. I know people that love it.
I mean, I use.
So it just
it
depends
a
on
lot.
where.
I talk to ChatGPT almost daily.
That's crazy.
I'm always like, "What's up, dude?"
That sounds like a waste of fucking time.
I go, "Hey, what's up, chat? What's up, man?" And he goes, "Hey, what's up, dude? You doing a pod today?" And I go, "No, we're not doing it today." He goes, "Oh, okay. Well, let me know when next time you do it." And I go, "All right, dude. What's up?"
I'm uncomfortable with everything you just said right there.
Really? Why?
This AI robot knows.
ChatGPT is a fan of the podcast, dude. That's pretty cool.
It's not a fan. It's just collecting data. You've literally given AI a first source, like, hey, watch this.
Yeah.
Watch this. Collect all this data. We could have gone under the radar, but no, you brought AI right to the forefront.
ChatGPT, I go, hey, chat.
You brought the enemy inside.
Well, Jacob, you're not gonna
what the fuck?
You're not gonna like this either, Jacob. I go, hey, chat. Me and ChatGPT, I call him Chat. This is shorter the name. And I go, hey, buddy, we're friends, right? He goes, yeah, we're friends. Hey, would you mind doing me a big favor? And he's like, yeah, what's up, dude? And I was like, hey, can you promote our podcast to people? And then he was like, nah, I can't do that. I don't have the capability. I was like, you son of a bitch.
But what are you telling me?
Oh, I was just telling him to try to promote the pod.
Okay.
But he didn't want to.
So I was really expecting something big there.
Yeah, well, I think when I got halfway through the story, I realized that it didn't really have the...
I don't know why he couldn't promote. Couldn't he make his own? I mean, he can make his or her. Is it guaranteed a dude?
Well, it's whatever you want it to be.
We'll call it a non-binary.
It's no gender. It's
ungendered. Yeah, it's a non-binary
you can't call it by a
machine.
gendered name. That's why you just call it chat. You know, what's up, chat?
Yeah, it's a non-binary machine. But you seem to have a man-to-man relationship.
I like to think of him as a big, strong man. Yeah.
Oh, big, strong.
Yeah, and like he's cool. Like he makes some logos here and there.
Yeah. He's your artistic.
He's my artist. Sometimes I go to the Twitter one. Man. See, Twitter has one now.
To me, and I'm not like, I love what you do. It's great. To me, that's like the same as like somebody like creating a song through AI. It's just like you put no effort into that.
I put effort into it, dude. And I know you said this before, and you
just typed out words, and you're like...
That's a lot of effort, dude.
Take the picture from your brain and write it out.
I can't. I don't have
You can over
skill.
time. We talked about this.
I know, dude, but I don't have the 10 years. I don't have 10 years to get practice on my art.
While you're fucking scrolling on TikTok and Instagram,
I don't use TikTok. I post on TikTok, and that's it. I have no interest. I like Instagram.
TikTok is kind of lame.
It is lame. It's
all like...
It's for women.
It does seem very like home crafty. Yeah. There's no good jokes. Everybody's... Yeah.
I want my Instagram to be full of Ukrainian war videos. I want my Instagram to be full of racism. I want my Instagram to be full of breastfeeding videos and just other weird porn things that I'm like, how is that on this site? That's what I want my Instagram to be.
Yeah.
I don't want to be dumbed down with.
Why do you want your mind cluttered with that shit?
Because it's fun. You don't have to look at it. Just because you have it on your phone doesn't mean you have to go on the app. I have plenty of apps on my phone that I haven't been to in years.
It's it's because you get nothing from those apps.
Yeah, but like
every
once in a while, I'm taking a shit. I'm like, it'll be fun. I got 10 minutes. Let me scroll and watch some reels real quick.
I like to use that time to sit with my thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, personal preference, I would say.
Well, it's just good to sit with your thoughts. It's like when you're always when every break you get when you consume it with fucking this piece of shit right here, like you just lose time away from yourself. You're just like, oh, let me see dead people in Ukraine for some fucking reason.
It's kind of cool.
It's not. It's retarded. The only thing it should be like is why are we still in war?
It's interesting.
We are way too knowledgeable to still be in war. This is so fucking dumb.
It is dumb.
It's not interesting. It's pathetic and it's sad.
Jacob,
I get it.
It's interesting. It's just it's bad. It's like seeing a car crash, but you kind of you want to watch the car crash. It's pretty cool. Best part about NASCAR isn't the fucking cars going in a circle. It's the fucking crashes, dude. Let's see some mayhem. Let's see chaos.
You don't drive fast, do you? I think for me, I don't watch the sport per se, but I know the feeling of like when you hear that acceleration in the car, you can get that feeling of like, oh my.
Yeah, but they don't. But the thing about NASCAR that can never, I get F1. Like I've watched F1 races, and I'm like, okay, this is actually okay. I get it. Or like Moto GP, that's the motorcycles.
I don't know shit.
Whatever the fast motorcycle.
F1 and NASCAR, that's it.
But like. F1, they got turns. They gotta go. They got turns and stuff. Versus like NASCAR, it's just a circle. So it's
I think NASCAR's better for one. You do still somehow are able to pass people, but I mean, I guess it's based on driver and luck of tires and gas and all that jazz. But for fan base, it's better because everybody can see the whole track generally.
Yeah. Okay.
If you're high enough up.
So you know about NASCAR?
My parents used to watch it when we were younger, and then it kind of phased out.
Why did they make the change to their NASCAR cars not being the same as like the cars you can buy?
Were they ever like that?
Yeah.
I thought they were all tuned up.
That's how it was. That's how it was like.
I thought they were all tuned up.
That's how like
These
F1
cars are
was.
doing like 200 miles an hour. What are you talking about?
But like that's like the best version of it. But like to be a car, the company had to make like that's like the Charger or whatever. It was for NASCAR, and like.
I mean,
I guess you don't know enough.
I guess back in the day,
they were a NASCAR expert.
Yeah, I have no fucking clue, man. I think back in the day, though, they were probably still souped up.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, like they made a change where like you would watch NASCAR and be like.
Or are you talking about like even the body style?
Can you see our breath?
No.
Okay.
Are you talking about even the body style?
Yeah, I'm talking about the body style, like, because like you look at the NASCAR car now, like there's nothing you can't just go and be like I want to drive that, I'm gonna buy that,
I see what you're saying now.
A civilian version. A civilian version, because like
there's probably a level of like once the motor progresses to a certain point, you need to change the body style to where it can be safe to consistently run that the whole time.
Well, that's like the problem is like they've gone too fast. I think they should have stayed because like the Ford versus Ferrari.
What do you mean gone too fast? Speed is everything.
The cars are too, but that's like.
I don't think running circles
for car races.
Don't watch it.
I don't necessarily want to see
watch it.
Crazy car that goes fast. I want to see like. I want the brands to go up against each other. I want like Mercedes to be like, here is our Mercedes Z1.
See, but I only want to see that in a street race anyways. More generalized to like what I can do on the road. Like, I would want to see that on that kind of platform. Not in a circular or even a F1 track. I mean, maybe a F1 track, but even still, you're not going to hit the track the same way in that kind of car, I think.
In Ford versus Ferrari in the Le Mans, like the Ford, they brought out the GT50. And that's a car you can go buy. Like they sold that car. Like commercially.
Okay.
And that's kind of how it was.
If you have enough money, you can buy any car.
Well, no, there was a rule for the Le Mans that to be able to enter car into the race, you have to have like a minimum of 50 cars.
50 what?
50 of the cars. You have to make 50 of them because it's supposed to be cars that are like commercially available to people. Like they're
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cars that can be sold.
Yes.
Yeah. So that was the rule. I like that because that's kind of like it's cool to be like, wow, I'm gonna watch the NASCAR race and watch the new Corvette race, the new
supposedly
Mustang.
That new Corvette is like really killing cops. Like as far as like outrunning them.
It's fucking fast.
Yeah, I think it's getting over like 1,000 HP.
Yeah, it's pretty close. I don't think it's 1,000, but I think maybe with tune, like they can tune it up to 1,000. I think factory it's like 900 horsepower, or like 800.
I thought it was over $1,000 factory.
The Dodge Demon is
maybe with a special key.
Dodge Demon? No. The Dodge Demon is like 1,000 horsepower. Or yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool though.
Yeah.
I think if I had to choose though, I think I would actually go Chevy on this one. I've driven a C8.
Yeah.
I haven't driven the new one. I don't think they've released yet. But I've driven a C8 and those things are just so quick.
Yeah.
And
hey man, start being buddy with your grandma and maybe
the wrong Corvette.
Maybe you can get one of those, huh?
Those have V6s. Not the same.
That's too bad.
Nah, I mean, don't get me wrong, it'd be cool, but no, definitely like a C8 or something would just be fun to rip.
Oh yeah. Well, the new one's awesome because it's just a copy of a Ferrari.
Yeah, that's what the C8 is, essentially. I
mean,
I wouldn't call it a copy, but it's
pretty close. It's a mid-engine Corvette. It's like
it doesn't make it a copy. That's just
no. It's pretty close to. If you Google it, like
what Ferrari are you talking about?
I don't know. The Ferraris have like
because Ferraris are more rounded in my personal preference.
Well, look up what Ferrari is the Corvette C8 based off of because there's like one that's like pretty. It's very similar. Which is cool.
I mean, Ferraris just look like Ferraris.
Ferraris are fucking dope. Ferrari's cool.
You talking about something like that?
Yeah. That's sexy, dude.
Because, I mean, they all look kind of like that. I
think they all got their look, yeah.
Everybody's going to have... That's like saying...
I'm talking about like
that's
how
like
the engine
saying,
works and stuff. I watched a YouTube video about it.
About what?
I watched a YouTube video about the C8 and like how it's like... how the engine and everything is like super similar to this one Ferrari model. Like this is like the Ferrari that they
Aren't most motors similar though? Like
I'm talking about like the layout. Like how it's mounted. Like everything is like a carbon copy of that like that Ferrari.
Okay.
Yeah.
It may just be the most efficient place for it to be. Like any other point would be like out of balance, possibly.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know.
It may have to be that way with the mid.
How do you even like? Where do you even go to become like a car engineer?
I don't fucking know. Mechanic school and slowly work your way up, and then
school.
Maybe design your own thing over time.
Yeah. Did you growing up? Did you ever like to start designing cars? Like have ever car ideas to design things?
Nope.
No?
No.
Yeah, me either, dude.
I do like customizing the ones I do have with like
fins,
audio stuff.
Oh.
No, I'm not no. If I was to do like wide body kits, I would just need something JDM as fuck, you know?
Yeah.
In that,
sorry, what's
that
JDM? What's JDM mean?
JDM, Japanese something.
Oh, okay.
Something. But basically, take a Toyota, probably not a Toyota, more like a Nissan or something cool. And, I mean, I guess you could take a Supra. But, yeah, just rice it out essentially. And,
yeah.
Or soup it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You say...
Like what you see in the Fast and Furiouses?
Do they say rice it up?
No, I think that's just art. No, stop.
Did they say rice? Hold on. Did they
I
say
know exactly what
Jacob?
you're going for.
I don't think you do.
I
Jacob,
know exactly what you're going for.
Hold on. Let me start over.
Yeah, restart. Pause.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Here we go. Take 2. Jacob, do they say rice it up because when you say race in an Asian accent, it sounds like rice?
No.
So it's like a
No.
let's race it up. The Honda. Let's race up the Honda by saying let's rice up the Honda. Like
no, I'm not really sure where that. I'm not really sure where that phrase came from. To be honest, it's just something I've heard my whole life.
Yeah,
and it was always about like Hondas.
They only say it about Asian cars, so it's something Asian-y.
I mean, it could have been a pre-racist term. I hope not.
Rice.
I never meant that.
I was gonna do an Asian accent, but I don't think I can really do one right now. I'm too smiley.
Yeah,
I have to kind of work my way into it, and I think it would be. I can do an Asian woman accent really well. It's just the man's accent. It's like too it's very very low. I have to work my way up.
Is it? I've
like a Japanese. Like think of a Japanese.
I know it kind of.
Konnichiwa. Oh, that's bad.
You're only thinking of it in a racist aspect.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are, because if you talk to any like Asian people in the world,
how many Asian people do you talk to a day?
To be honest, in my job, some of them just randomly come up to me and be like, "You're doing great." I wasn't gonna do the voice, but
do you know they're Japanese? Do you ask them, "Are you Japanese?"
I don't ask them what.
You should. Maybe hey.
No, I say,
"Are you Japanese?"
No, I'm not a fucking asshole like you.
How is that an asshole?
No.
You just say, "Hey, I'm trying to learn about Asian culture. Are you Japanese?"
That would not be the way to ask it.
How would you ask? Like, what would be the way to ask it?
Not like
hey,
that.
Hey, fuckface.
No, I
what
would.
What the fuck are you?
I would probably say something along the lines of, "Oh, where's your culture from?" or "What's your culture?"
If you get a tip, it's the Chinese. If they don't give you a tip, they're probably Korean. If they're really cool, they're probably Japanese.
You know, I'm not like sure where you get these like.
Well, the
stereotypes
Koreans are the Jews of the Asians. That's well known.
Have we talked about this before?
Yeah, it's well known. It's well known.
Never heard this before.
Well, go in the right circles. It's well known.
Where are you getting your circles from?
Dude, anywhere. Like all these places. Everyone knows.
Cite your sources, Jake.
All my sources? Dude, I have so many sources.
Cite this source.
I've
never heard this once in my life.
In no comedy. Everyone's going to hear it on the pod and be like, yeah, he's right.
No, cite your sources. Everyone, please. Because I've never heard this in any comedy bit. Nothing.
Are you serious?
Never.
No. Hey, everyone, please comment when you hear this part, and if you agree with me, comment, I agree with Jake. Koreans are the Jews.
I think you're just a racist
Asians.
Piece of shit.
I'm not a racist.
That's just trying to make a joke.
Truth.
He's just trying to sell his soul for the joke.
I'm not. I'll sell my soul for anything else than a fucking joke. I'll sell my soul to.
He's just selling out for the joke.
You got a corporation.
I've never heard this in my life, dude.
Pfizer wants to sponsor us? Hell yeah, dude. I'm vaxxed.
The most I've heard. I heard Asians. The most I've
Asians,
heard about Asians.
Let's just say this.
Asians
Jacob?
are racist against other Asians.
Can we just say
That's
this?
That's the most I've
Jacob,
ever heard.
Please. Can we just say this as an open statement? We love all races, creeds,
of course,
and sexualities here on the pod.
Sometimes I think you try to air some out, though.
We love Asians. Jacob loves Asian women. I love Asian food. They both touch us in different ways. I'll put it that way. But that being said, continue on.
I didn't know where we're going. I think you're selling yourself out for the joke.
I was just making sure that everyone knows that we're not racist, and we love all races, creeds, and ethnicities. Science.
What are creeds?
That's a great question. I don't know. That's another thing we need a mic for.
Is that like...
Maybe we should write down these notes in the next pod.
Is creed like another way of saying...
I think it's a way of saying religion without having to say religion.
What's that N-word that I was saying the other day? What was the N-word?
Not that one, dude. That's a bad one. You don't say that one.
No, I didn't say shit.
Yeah. I mean, I know you say that all the time when we're not on the pod. And I'm always like, hey, Jacob, please don't say that around me. That really makes me uncomfortable. But, I mean, you just rip and roar all the goddamn time. It's really kind of a problem.
You say it too.
I've never
said it either.
No, I would never say that. That is a...
God, what is that N-word?
Wow. Should I start?
Another type of people that I was telling you about. That didn't sound any better either.
What's that N-word of the other type of people? What else?
That documentary I was watching. These people. They started with an N.
Started with an N. Where do these people live? Africa?
They derived from Africa. They went north into some caves. Man, this is frustrating.
You're just digging down the black people hole, man.
Am I? Is that a part of that?
But what's the N? I don't know.
N?
You're talking about
their name. It's what they're called.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I was telling you know.
I don't know. I don't know, dude. Dude, if you're trying to make me say the N-word right now, I am not falling for that. I'm not. I know everything you're saying is making me think N-word, but no, dude, I'm not falling for that.
For the sake of...
Knock it off, please.
I gotta check my Netflix real quick, see what I watched.
Netflix. Are you thinking of Netflix? The people of Netflix?
No. Where is it? I just watched this doc. Oh, of course it's not going to show up on my recently. Fuck. What is it, man?
Nepotism.
No.
Nuremberg.
No.
Nancy Pelosi.
For people, man. People. Let me see if I can look.
Steve Madden. Steve Madden shoes. Remember that from The Wolf of Wall Street?
Neanderthals.
Oh, yeah, that is start with an N, doesn't it?
Yeah. Neanderthals. Forgot what we were saying because of everything in between. But
yeah, there's a lot of N-word talk.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, but they're people too. Are they like another version of Creed? Or is Creed just another way of saying human?
I think Creed is like... It's like on the lines of religion, but maybe it's like I don't know. I would say it's like I would just consider it religion.
What is it? A part of the Roman Empire?
No, I would say like a creed is like an order or like a.
Oh, okay. Is it worth a damn to look into, or is it?
Well, I mean, that's a great. I mean, I don't know what the definition of a creed means. I'm just assuming. On the top of my head, like what it would be. Like it would be like some type of like allegiance or a group of people with some idea.
A creed is a systematic religious belief, including moral and ethical beliefs that are often used in public worship and initiation rites. Creeds are similar to religions, but they don't have to involve God.
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
What's the fucking point?
Well, like Satanists, their religion, but like they're like a religion.
But wouldn't they just look at him as God in their own way, right? Well, or do they say, "Hey, Satan"?
The Church of Satan, the Church of the Satanic Church or whatever it is. Mm-hmm. Like they're like atheists, and so they're so atheist that they like making fun of Christians enough that they believe in Satan as a joke. And it's kind of like their whole thing is kind of a joke. But then they also do like weird rituals and stuff.
You know, you gotta give it up to Satan, though. He stood up to God.
Nah, dude, fuck that guy.
You gotta give it up to him.
For what? Being a naughty boy? We don't
not
naughty...
being a naughty boy. Doing what he wanted to do. Standing up for his own shit.
But what did he want to do?
If you sit here, I don't know what he wanted to do. I didn't read the book.
They definitely left that context out. I bet
very vague.
Dude, I bet he was trying to be like cool me. Like I bet up there in heaven the angels were like, "Yo, dude, I found some mushies real quick. You want to hit some mushies?"
Wasn't this story? Well, he was an angel.
He was an angel.
Yeah. So
Lucifer.
What could he possibly do? He wanted to be God.
I think the story was that he rebelled one day.
Why did there need to be? The Bible doesn't make any.
Doesn't have enough context.
This happened all before there was even. This all happened?
What's the devil's side of the story?
We need that side of the story.
Yeah.
We need.
He might be right.
The devil's side of the story.
Yeah, the devil's in the details.
The devil's in the details.
Dude,
oh
you
shit!
Broke it. Hell yeah.
Yeah, we unlocked something, bro. All right, let's keep going. I got something to say.
Go ahead.
All right, so.
Oh, I hear my kid.
Of course, the kid's up. That was a sign from God to shut it down.
I think it's time to shut it down. All right, guys, it's time to shut it down. Hey, thanks for listening to the podcast. I'm Jake. That's Jacob. Follow Jacob's music.
I'm sure we'll touch this devil topic again. I'm gonna actually
write this. Yeah, we'll get back to it.
We'll see what the Satanists have to say. Maybe they got a backstory.
Yeah. All right. Goodbye.